Hello everyone, and I'm teacher Angela. In this video, I will explain some kind of rules related to the GED RLA lessons. So if you're a GED student, so you should definitely watch the video till the end. So that's why, first of all, if you look at that sentence, you can see the apartment was clean, affordable with lots of spaces. And if you look at that sentence, so what's wrong with this? So if you see last part of the sentence, and you will see with lots of space. And here you can also see clean adjective and affordable is the adjective. So that's why we should write the sentence in the same part of speech, right? So that's why we should change with lots of space into adjective. So that's why that would be the same part of speech and that would be the parallel structure. So for example, the apartment was clean, affordable, and so we will change this place spacious, right? So we change a lot of space into spacious. Clean, affordable, spacious would be same part of speech, and those are called the adjective. So that's why they are the parallel structure. Okay, so now let's move on to the next part. So if you look at the first sentence, and its manufacturing offers its workers higher pay and to take longer vacation. So parallel structure is we have to emphasize the word and we have to look at in front of and after and. So in front of and, so you will see the higher pay. So adjective, higher pay now. But if you look at after and, so you will see to take longer vacation. So that is a infinitive phrase. And here, so you can see adjective and now. So here, infinitive phrase. So that's why we will change infinitive phrase to become the parallel in accordance with the first one. So that's why we can change its manufacturing offers its worker higher pay and longer vacation. Higher pay, adjective and noun, longer vacation, adjective and noun. So that's why the sentence would be the parallel structure. Okay, so next sentence. So very easy one. And we love skiing, skating, and to watch sports. Skiing, verb ing, skating, verb ing, but to watch sports, to plus infinitive. So that's why we will change to watch sports into verb ing form. So in order to be the same with skiing and the skating. So that's why the answer is we love skiing, we love skating, and watching sports. So all of the verbs would be the verb ing, present participle, and so that's why they are parallel. So next one is frogs spend more time swimming than they hop. And so if you see that sentence, so they are not parallel. So because you will see the swimming and here they hop. Swimming is the verb ing. They hop, so they is the subject and hop is the verb. So that's why they don't parallel and they are not parallel. That's why we will change into to become a parallel sentence. So frogs spend more time swimming than hopping. That's why swimming and hopping, so they would be verb ing and both are parallel. So next one is what you see is the thing you get. So here you can see what subject verb. And here, so they are not parallel. So you will see subject and verb, you and get. But the thing is not the same with what. That's why we will change this sentence into the parallel. Okay, so how will you change? So think about yourself, please. So we will change into what you see is what you get. So what subject verb? So that is the parallel. Okay, another sentence, the last one. So the art revolves not only around the sun but also rotates on its own on its own axis. So that's why if you look at that part, so you will also see the not only but also pattern. And here, so you will also see verb and not only, and next one is the place. So but if you look at but also part and but also verb and the place, that's why they are not the parallel. That's why we will change it into a parallel form, right? So we will change into the art not only verb revolves and around the sun is the place. So here is also the chain, but also and you will see the verb rotates, and this one is the place. That's why the sentence would be the parallel. So that is called the parallel structure. So that should be same part of speech, and they will become the parallel. Okay, so now let's move on to the another part. Another part is the subject-verb agreement. So subject-verb agreement is we have to be the same and we have to be correct with the subject and the use of verb. So singular subject and singular verb, plural subject and plural verb. And next one is if you look at the sentence 1 to 5, so they are altogether some kind of correct sentence and incorrect sentences, and we have to classify which sentence is correct and which is incorrect one. Okay, so for example, if you look at the number 1, all of the oceans in the world have whales. So we have to think about which one is subject and which one is verb. And verb is, so you can see that HAV have plural form, and subject is all of the oceans in the world. But in the world, it's not the real subject, and the real subject is the all of the oceans. So all of the ocean is the plural, and have is the plural. So that's why the sentence is a correct one, C. And next one is the northern oriole. It's an eastern United States bird that winters in Latin America. So we have to find the subject, and subject is, and here is the, the subject is the northern oriole, and verb is, singular, singular. So that's why, so it's agreed, subject and the verb. That's why the sentence is also correct one. And this one is the blue corn is one of the crops that is not common throughout the United States. And please think about yourself first. Is it correct or incorrect? So you have to think that, okay, so the sentence might be correct one, because you can think that blue corn is the subject and is the verb, but so it's not the real subject, and the real subject is blue corn is one of those crops. And next one is that is not the common throughout the United States. So here you can see it's not common. So it's not common is the real verb. And here crops, and you will see is subject and verb. So they don't agree. So that's why the sentence is the incorrect one. So next one is careful planning and good luck was responsible. So here we can see subject and verb clearly. So verb is was, and subject is compound subject, because compound subject mean, so they use two subject by using and. Careful planning and good luck. So that's why compound subject, plural, and the verb is the singular. So that's why the sentence is incorrect one. Okay, and next one. So far, neither soil analysis nor photo scans has established a noticeable trend. So if you look at this one, so you can see that neither nor. And so there are two subjects, and the first subject is the soil analysis, and second subject is the photo scans, and next verb is the has established. So if you see that neither nor form, and you will see that, so we have to emphasize the second subject that is close to the verb. Okay, the verb is the has established, and the subject that is close to the verb is the photo scans. So photo scans is the plural, has established is the singular. So that's why that is an incorrect one. And here, so you can see the Riverdale Thunder are a new team. So the sentence is the incorrect one. And think about yourself, why? So subject is the singular, verb are, verb is the plural. Are is plural. That's why that is incorrect. Okay, and the last one. So can you think about yourself for number 8? Okay, so I think that you will get the answer. And overfishing in some waters sometimes eliminate an entire species. Overfishing, subject, and eliminate, verb. Subject is singular, eliminate is the plural. So that's why that is also the incorrect one. Okay, so I hope you will understand about this part, subject, verb, agreement. Okay, so now let's move on to the next part. So next part is the same with the previous one. And so here, so you need to emphasize the underlying part. Veronica asks Lovely and me to watch her dance in the final awards competition. And Lovely and me, correct. And next one is if you look at the second sentence, so you have to emphasize the underlying one. She and me have been going to the ballet lesson for years. She and me is a correct one, so we can use she and I. So here, so you will see, I thought Cat had gone to the play with they. So they, not they. So that is the place of the object. So that's why we have to use them instead of they. And here, so you can see that Lucy and Danny lost ourselves. So ourselves and the other pronouns. So that's why we should change into themselves. Incorrect one. So what about sentence number 5 and 6? So sentence number 1, you have to emphasize this one. Learning to swim turned out to be surprisingly difficult for my brother and I when I was first trying. Brother and I, correct or incorrect? Incorrect one. So brother and me is the correct one. And what about number 6? Participants in the marathon must train in all weather, for you cannot predict what the weather will be like here in April for you and the participants. So we should have changed into they, right? So that's why that this sentence is also incorrect. Okay, so now let's move on to the another part, and that is the last part, and it's called the misplaced or tangling modifier. So misplaced is, you already know that, so we wrongly place the modifier. And next one is the tangling modifier. So tangling modifier is we need something, so especially the subject in the sentence. Okay, so have a look at 3 sentences. And the first one is, you can also see, we ate dinner at an elegant restaurant with Carsons slowly. Okay, so which part is the wrong one? Restaurants with Carsons slowly. So slowly refers to how do you eat your dinner. So that's why we have to change the place of the slowly. So that is called the misplace. So how do you eat dinner? Slowly. So that's why the correct answer is we ate dinner slowly at an elegant restaurant place with whom? With cousins, cousin family. Okay, another one. Joanna had a hot dish of cereal this morning before she left for work. So if you look at the sentence, and which part is the misplaced one? A hot dish of cereal. Oh, it's a hot dish. The dish is not hot. So actually, the cereal is hot. So that's why we have to change the place. John had a dish of hot cereal, not a cold one, this morning before she left for work. So that is called a misplaced modifier. And have a look at the last one. After running home, the television was turned on to watch the baseball game. The television was turned on to watch the baseball game. And so you can see that who turned on the televisions and who is running home. That's why we need the subjects, right? That's why after running home, we or I or someone turn on the television to watch the baseball game. So that is called the tangling modifier. So tangling modifier, if we have to use some kind of subject or pronoun to fulfill or to complete the sentence. So that is called the tangling modifier. Okay, and bye bye. And I hope this video is a bit long, and I will start my video here. And hope you get good marks in GED RLA. And bye bye.